Hi, I'm Ali, and in today's video we're going to really help release those scalp adhesions. We're going to do some great fascia work to really reduce and release some tension within the scalp area and also the forehead area. This will also help with those fine lines and wrinkles on the forehead. We're also going to be lifting up the brow area here and those 11s as well. I'm Ali, I've been a facialist for the last 8 years and I'm really passionate to help you on your skincare journey. Now, towards the end, we're also going to do, as a little extra bonus, a lymphatic drainage release. So we're also releasing toxins and waste within the lymph around the forehead area. So first things first, you want to start off with clean skin and obviously clean fingers. So what we're going to do first is going to take our fingers, all, as we could say, all 10 of them, including our thumb, and placing it all along the line of our hairline here. And you want a fairly firm pressure on this area, thumbs just above the temples here. And once we've placed, shoulders nice and relaxed, taking a nice deep belly breath in through the nose, out through the mouth to really help with oxygen and blood flow to the neck and the head area. And then we're just gently, whilst placing our hands firmly along the hairline, we're just going to come backwards and forwards, keeping the fingers in place and literally moving the scalp. This is a really nice fascia massage, releasing tight tension. Going up and down. Let's just do this for around 10 seconds. And then we want to go side to side as well here. Again, nice deep belly breaths. And then coming backwards and forwards again. Now the fascia is almost like a sort of interconnective tissue, if you like, almost like a spider's web. And we can actually release this by just doing these great massage moves, if you like, fascia massage moves. And then just side by side again. And then taking the fingers again in the same position and just get a little bit more of a release now, and very slowly work our way all along the hair, the head towards the crown. And you can go up a little bit further up and just stop halfway. Again, let's just go backwards and forwards, just with the fingers firmly in place. And you can do these morning or evening or a couple of times a week, obviously depending, particularly if you feel tightness on your head, have any headaches or tension headaches or migraines, this really does help as well. And then side to side. Again, we're relaxing everything. So this will also help with those fine lines and wrinkles on the forehead, so the fascia can actually sometimes drag it or come down and drag it down, so we're literally releasing and lifting up. So then coming all the way to the top of the crown, and again just lift, coming backwards and forwards with the fingers in place and the thumbs. And then to side to side. And gently release. So now I'm just going to use a little bit of my facial oil. If you have a facial oil, that's great, just while we work on the forehead and also the eyebrow area. Now you can use a face cream as well, but I do prefer to use an oil which you get a little bit more of a slip and glide, and if you get something with good quality ingredients in there, even better, because what you place onto your skin is going to penetrate even better and deeper. Just very gently applying on the forehead and the temple area, and then side of the ears, and then just down side of the neck to the collarbone. So let's just work on, first of all, this 11s area here. So placing our hand literally as an anchor, or our fingers, taking our fingers here, placing and holding, and then just very gently, light to medium touch, gliding all the way along, slow and mindful, all along the forehead, vertically working against those horizontal lines to the hairline, and then just give it a little wiggle at the end. And then come towards a little bit further across where the eyebrow is. Place a finger just under the eyebrow. This is a fairly light touch here. Gliding along. And then just working our way all the way along. Now you don't want to be stretching where the eyebrow is, under the eyebrow. The skin around the eyes is very fine and delicate. Just holding in place. Gently gliding. And further on, this will also lift that eyebrow up as well. Releasing any adhesions along the forehead and the eyebrow area, particularly if we start to frown and hold a lot of tension in this area. So again, with the rest of the other hand, taking our fingers sort of just a bit further in and just slowly glide. And go to the eyebrow again. And we're wiggling at the end here to really help with lymphatic drainage as well. Making sure the rest of the face is nice and relaxed when you're doing this as well. And then give that a wiggle. And then just take our fingers, and now we're just massaging the temples here. We hold a lot of tension in our head, and actually the temples can get quite tight. So this is really nice, light massage. Massaging one way. And then the other way as well. And then just taking our fingers to the back of the head now, and just very gently holding the fingers in place, and again just massaging the rest of the head, the back here, and then further down towards the neck. So just literally moving the scalp. And not forgetting just above the ears here. Again, we can hold a lot of tension and pressure in this area. So keeping the fingers in place, the pads of the fingers, massaging one way and then the other. So we've actually worked the whole of the neck. And then let's just do some lymphatic drainage. We've done some really lovely, great fascia release on the top of the head, all along the hair area, hairline, and then we've also worked on the forehead and also the eyebrow area. So taking our fingers, interconnecting them, we're just now gently gliding in an outwards motion. Feather light touch, because we're moving toxins and waste, which is very close to the surface of the skin. So working all the way along towards the temples, by the front of the ear, where we have plenty of lymph nodes, and behind the ear. And then with one hand at a time, gliding down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And I always like to finish off with a lymphatic drainage release. Really important to release toxins and waste when you've been moving anything around the head and the neck, and also the facial area. And then to finish off with, from the chin all the way down, we've just got some indentations just above our collarbone. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved within this area into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please comment down below, tell me how you found it, and if there's any other facial massage techniques you'd love me to share with you, or fascia work and face yoga. And I also have an email list if you'd like to check that out, and also in my description box my facial products from Kinship Skin. The oil was absolutely amazing, nice and light, 11 organic ingredients, and it's really lovely gentle scent as well, and light on the skin, not greasy. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.